Let's move on to look at the international press. I'm joined once again by Nick Rushforth. Good morning to you again, Nick. And you're looking at, of course, the big vote in America this Tuesday, Super Tuesday.
Hi to you. And Donald Trump, as you can imagine, is dominating the press coverage, at least. And let's go right away to the Boston Globe with this cartoon, which is shocking. It goes with a headline saying, "A small tweak to Donald Trump's campaign slogan." Now, we know Donald Trump's slogan is, "Let's make America great again." If you look closely at that cartoon, we see "Make America White Again," with a KKK member brandishing that reworked slogan. Of course, for many Americans, that's just not the kind of thing they want to see.
And this is all to do with a TV appearance he made on Sunday.
Well, this is something the Washington Post in an opinion piece is covering. It's asking, how has the party of Abraham Lincoln come to this? This is all to do with a TV appearance on Sunday in which Trump was asked if he condemned the KKK and its Grand Wizard David Duke. And he said, "I don't know anything about him," even though he had mentioned Duke in a statement just 2 days before. Now, the quote from the Washington Post here is that the reality is that the next nominee for the Republicans will be a man who refused to condemn the Ku Klux Klan and Duke, when telling the truth would not have cost him a single vote. That's what we're dealing with. So we're looking at a situation of very below-the-belt politics, of course.
Well, all this focus on Donald Trump means that the Clinton-Sanders Democrat clash is almost in the background. But you found one piece in the Huffington Post which says that Clinton couldn't be in a better position for November.
Well, I think everyone's trying to figure out who is going to emerge. We're assuming Clinton will forge ahead and that Trump will get that nomination. But what happens after that? The Huffington Post Canada edition is saying that, well, Clinton is on a win-win here. On the one hand, she's got Bernie Sanders, who mathematically it's impossible almost for him to win against her. And he is emerging as a progressive foil to her Democrat mainstream politics. On the other hand, Trump, too, is making her look like a reasonable centrist. She has all the middle ground to herself. You can see that headline there. And that, of course, is what every presidential candidate strives for, except, of course, in this campaign, we're seeing things yo-yo wildly, aren't we? Now, that piece is saying Sanders and Trump have surprising levels of support in the primary votes. But when it comes down to the November election, it will not be as ideologically driven. American voters will just not be the kind of voters you see in the primary races, and so you'll have a much calmer situation. So, of course, the message there that Clinton can win. Let's go over to the New York Times, which is reporting on just how the Clintons might do that. There you can see inside their plan to defeat Trump. Now, it says that one thing that's interesting is that when Donald Trump actually lashes out at Hillary, they'll actually get Bill Clinton to lash out at him. So there'll be a little game to go on. There will be a strategy to attack the Trump misogyny and his bigotry, defining him as the enemy of the working people, a guy who will put the world in danger. He can't handle the duties of the Oval Office, simply enough. Now, the Democrats, the New York Times is telling us, are poring over now all the poll data to try and figure out why Trump has got this popular support. So, fascinating piece. One of the quotes I loved from this was from the former George W. Bush strategist, who says Hillary has built a large tanker ship and is about to confront Somali pirates, which would be Donald Trump, of course.
And much of the current buzz ahead of Super Tuesday comes from the UK comedian John Oliver, an attack he made on Donald Trump.
Well, this is also to do with his TV appearance on Sunday evening. And he's actually saying, hey, Americans, just watch. If you think of the fact that his original name was not Trump, but Drumpf, then if you met this guy on the street, would you think, well, Donald Drumpf, serial liar with a string of broken business ventures and the support of the KKK, a former KKK leader, well, I'm not sure I'm going to vote for him. So, of course, John Oliver banging away there, as satirists will do. Super Tuesday, a great opportunity for them. Let's finish on a cartoon on the Politico website, looking at just how badly the Republicans now are damaged with not not just stabs in the back, but axes in the head. One of the quotes out there is, "This is a polarized party in an existential crisis."
OK, Nick, thanks for that look at the international press this morning. That's all from us for now, but Live from Paris continues after this short break, including our focus report, which looks at China's latest commitments to do so-called green justice. Do stay with us here on France 24.